Alright everyone, welcome to the Lacy Range. Today we have a new toy out here, and some of you may know what this is, some of you may not. But what we have in front of us here is a SIG 550, legitimate deal, bipod, bayonet lug, got the grenade mount, night sights, got the adjustable gas system, which is a derivative of the AK. In fact, I want to do a little series, compete this up against the Galil, and let's see which one does better, which I love both of them. This one right here, I can tell, I'm going to assume that this is a very, very well used upper that was imported. I got it last night. I shot it some yesterday. Got it pretty much sighted in, and it seemed to shoot real good yesterday. Pretty happy with it. I'm running out of the current. I'm trying to burn up my BLC too, but it's 27.3 of BLC under a 55 grain bullet, Hornady full metal jacket bullet. That's the load I use. 223, any of the stuff. It's under 400 yards. Plenty accurate enough. So we're trying to see that. The lower is a brand new lower, and of course the numbers do not match. And I got right now, I got the green forearm, black buttstock and pistol grip, but I have ordered the green, so hopefully I'll get that fixed real soon. I've also got these Dominion Defense magazines. Now this one would not work yesterday, but I have spent some time last night. I think really the flashing at the up here where the rounds go in, slide into the top of the magazine. I really think that was what was causing the issue. The round couldn't come up far enough for the magazine to grab. Now I bought 3 of these. This one's clear. The other 2 are a little bit closer to the original color. But I do have a real SIG made magazines on the way, and I can tell you right now, the spring is too weak to operate the bolt hold open. So we'll see what happens, and we'll see if this thing works. I got a feeling it will. But you know what? You never know till you try it. We'll put 5 rounds in here and we'll shoot it 100 yards. I'm not going to set up the other camera going. We'll just do this the old-fashioned way. You'll watch me shoot it, and then I'll show the results up on the 100-yard target. As you can see, it rocks in, and we'll see what it'll do. I got a feeling I'll be pretty happy with it. Okay, safety off. Shooting supported today. Okay, here we go. Let's see what they do. Okay, I got my aperture on 2, and that is about 3 inches high, which may be a little higher than what I really need it, but it'll do. Okay, that should be 5 rounds, and as you notice, the bolt catch did not pop up. And like I say, I don't know if it's just that this one's a little stiff, but there's not enough spring pressure on the back end to make it work. But it would not do that yesterday, so at least I got the magazine running. I think the magazine itself will be reliable, and a little bad group. Tell you what, we'll shoot we'll make it a 10 round group, and then go down there and see what we got. The these are fairly rare, uh, and I hesitated when the SIG USA came out with the 5.56. Buddy of mine's got one of them, and I was like, man, trigger pull and stuff, it was on the spot, and just like this one is. Something about that trigger. It's not a great match trigger or nothing like that, but it's got a particular feel to it, and I like it. But with his, of course, he took 220 or NATO standards to NAG magazines, whatever you want to call them, and I mean, it's a good shooting gun too. But I always, and Andy Lumberg, who we do quite a bit of shooting, he got one of the unfired, real deal, pre-89, whatever. And then he got one that he could shoot, another model. I forget what, Sand USA or whatever called it, but and I actually shot it in a match down in Anniston, and wanted one ever since. So by Andy Lumber, I was able to get hooked up with this one, and so far I've been impressed. Of course, it's not brand new by any means, but seems to be shooting really good, and I suspect this is the 1 in 10 inch barrel. Look at that, John Burr, no flinch at all. Magazine worked. Tell you what, I'll lock that open. Safety on. I'll probably forget it when we come back, but the let me go down here and get a picture of this. I'm pretty happy with it. Now, when I show you the picture of this open sights on this, man, don't think I'm shooting a damn sniper or nothing. The front sight on this is very, very large, and it's for a reason. I'm sure you know CQB and stuff like that. It's easy to pick up, but really not conducive to shooting very little, small group. But as I'll be able to show you, as long as I do my part, it will put them in there, and we'll shoot. That's 10 at 100. We'll get a picture of it, and then we'll go down and shoot 200. And I may be able to get some shots off at 300 a day, and make a video out of it. So let me go down there and check on everything and paint, and I will return. Okay, here we are. We're looking at the target at 100 yards, and as you can see, most of my impacts. That's a 10-round group. I mean, I'm pretty happy. I got a shift, more than likely caused by me looking through the sight. There's six above it, and then there's 4 down to the right. And like I say, I can live with that open sights. Most of that is probably just me. You've heard me talk about it before, but you got, even with peep sights, you've got to make sure your eye gets back to the same spot every time. So what we'll do, we'll paint this over, and then we'll go to 200 and see what it can do out there. Okay, I'm sure y'all want to see another 10-round group at 200. And like I said, I think I'm gonna have to decide. I noticed yesterday I'm probably about 1 or 2 clicks to the right sometimes, and I can't figure out if it's me or am I jerking the trigger a little bit. But if I bear down, it's right down the center. So, all right, 10 rounds. SIG 550 or PE 90 or Sturmgewehr 90, whichever you want to call it. And let's see what she does. Safety off. I did remember, didn't I? Okay. Alright, now we're going at 200. And let's see. The target is 12 inches. So to give you some kind of idea, 12 inches wide. So that is 6 MOA. And I'm going to assume that my front sight is about 8 MOA wide at 200. Or, yeah, because it's wider than the 12-inch target. So substantial front sight, no problem, doing what it's made to do for. And I know in Switzerland that shoot 300 meters is the thing, at least what I understand over there. And I'm sure that they lollipop it. They have the black target. They lollipop it at the bottom, so it really doesn't play a big role in what it can do. But right here we'll see what she does. Yep, we got a hit. I don't know if you can ask any better than that. That was just off, maybe 1 inch off the inverted point of the triangle. Gotta come up with some air. What do you think about that? Yeah. I mean, she's hammering it down there. Ooh. That probably should have been a miss, but it fell in there. Look at that, John Brewer, no flinch. Well, let's get her back here. Okay, looking down here, I did go lower at 200 there. I'm gonna stick with that right now. I'm not gonna change anything. I probably will go take it down to the gun club this weekend and shoot prone and make my final 0 there. But once again, 200 yards, it slayed them in there. And just want y'all to know, because I'm filming this, I can't keep my little Caldwell, whatever it is. Let me pull this around and show you. My Caldwell brass catcher. So I'm gonna have to hunt all this brass down. The sacrifices we made. But once again, everything feels good on this. Really proud of it. I might be able to do 300 yards. Maybe. We may only do 5 there. Because ammo still ain't got that good. But like I say, I'm pretty ecstatic over it so far. Definitely an improvement over the H&K sight. All I can say, I don't know why anybody doesn't want some adjustability in their sights. I have no idea why you wouldn't want to have it. And the German sights are adjustable, but you got to have a tool. So this you do not have to have a tool. This is a screwdriver or a good old quarter. Now let's look. Let's see. I'm gonna go left one click. All right, let's go down there and take a look at it. Okay, here we are at 200, and we, as you can see, all rounds hit. Just a tad bit low, but like I say, I'm not gonna mess with it. And I sort of strung them from one side to the other. But like I say, when your sights is big, as what I'm using, this is fine. This is great right here. I probably would do a lot better just by coming down and lollipopping instead of aiming at the black, which you may say, well, you can't see that black. I sort of can. I can definitely see the center of the plate, but we won't make any changes on it right now. But I can live with that. Open sights, full metal jacket bullet, nothing special about it. Just made off the 550 and going with it. So let me see if I can do anything at 300. All right. All right, we're gonna see the 550 has had enough time to cool down. I've fired looks like 20 rounds out here so far, and so we're gonna go to 300. I'm just gonna fire 5, and I'll have to show you, but when the trees bloom out and everything, and which we're at full foliage now, we got it all. There's a tunnel to my 300-yard target, and unless the sun's in the right area in the afternoon, I can see it, but it's very, very dark back there, almost like good combat conditions. So we'll see. This will be a good try. And once again, don't forget how big the sight is. But we'll go with the 5 rounds, and then we'll come back and fire another 5 rounds at 100 on paper, and see where we're at, and go from there. Oh, doesn't that sound good? Fire on. All right, I'm gonna use a rest this time. Okay, y'all almost let me do it. I've got to put the sight. Okay, sight on 300. Center mass of the target, because I cannot see the triangle from here. Okay, I did not hear a ping. I don't know what it is. I didn't have my headphones turned on. Oh, I do have some hits. Oh Lord, I see 4 from here. I won't say down 5 down at the bottom. So yeah, it's gonna be worth the trip to walk down there and look at that. And if some of y'all has been watching for a while, I have changed the 300 out to a full-size silhouette. I've had it in here, and I thought, well, I might as well use it, because sometimes, especially if I'm working with a gun, trying to figure out how it's going to shoot and stuff, it gives me a little bit more area. It's is it 20 by 30, I believe is the width on it. 20 by 30 tall, full-size IPSC. So all right, let's go down here and let's go take a look and see what we got. Okay, I wanted to show you what I'm looking at now. Directly in front of me, I'm at the 150-yard mark, And you see the 200 hanging. All right, then you see the 250 low down to the ground, and then as we zoom in, you can see the 300 back there. You see that's in the dark, makes for a tough target. Okay, here we are at 300, and as you can see, 5 shots on it. I can live with that all day. Um, Still a little concerned about being to the left, but like I say, I'll go down to the gun club and shoot from the prone position and get my final on that. But I can live with it. That ain't bad. And like I say, that's a small, even though it's 20 by 30, that's a small target when at 300 yards with a front sight like what I'm shooting with. But pretty happy with it. The SIG 550 holds its promise. Okay, I didn't show you shooting me, but I went in and shot this group here at, excuse me, at 100 yards at paper. Now, shot number one, I still had my sight set on 300, so I assume it's up here somewhere. But as you can see right there, aiming bottom of the target there, we got 9 shots in there. Is it the best group in the world? No, no. You know, most of my ARs would do much better, and I may get it out here one day and just see what it does, A2 or my A4 with iron sights. But I can live with that. That's going to eat up a man all day, and it's a lot of fun to shoot.